I come up with the plan of executing the blueprint protocol by Bryan Johnson under $100 Canadian a week. Hi, I'm Lady Jill. I have a master's degree in STEM and a certificate in culinary. I am exploring life hacks to improve my health at the lowest cost of time and money. And I want to share you my altered version of Bryan Johnson's blueprint protocol. A big disclaimer. If you have nut allergy, then unfortunately this plan won't suit you. Now, a quick intro to the original blueprint protocol. Bryan Johnson is this rich guy who claimed to spend $2 million a year on anti-aging on himself. He published this product he named Blueprint Protocol that includes an extensive diet, supplements, exercise, and ways to track your health condition. The benefit of the protocol is that it's a no-brainer that you can simply follow. The drawback is it's very expensive. Here you can see the monthly cost is around $1,700 US with a food cost of $45 daily. This sounds insane to me, and so I made some change to protocol without sacrificing too much. To summarize, the original plan includes over 30 supplements, a daily drink called Giant Green, which is discontinued in the latest version. It is not cut from the plan, but blended into other recipes. Then your 2 fixed meals, including a salad called Super Veggie, and a mixture of nuts and berries called Nutty Pudding. You can customize your third meal as long as it's not processed food and within 100 calories. On top of the diet, an hour of exercise of any form daily. This is actually quite simple, except that I don't want to take 30 pills a day. So after consulting my pharmacist friend and research by myself, I kept only 8 supplements and altered the recipe of the giant drink. I still like the idea of forcing me to be super hydrated. So, following my plan, you can cut the supplements cost to under $1.5 Canadian a day and grocery to under $80 a week. As for the setups, I've listed the one-time investment here, which should cost you less than $150. As for exercise, you can always run for free. But since Canada is too cold right now, I purchased this indoor bike stand, plus my own bike. Or you can get a used bike for a cheap price. So since it's indoor, get the cheapest bike you can. And you should be able to have the set under $200. So now let's take a look at the detailed action plan. I made a spreadsheet of everything you need and you can download for free. So starting with the recipes that I scraped from the protocol, I do replace the cacao flavonols to matcha. I'll explain that later. Also, I removed chlorella powder since it's written in the protocol that it is replaced by spermidine, which is in the supplements. Everything else is unchanged. So when it comes to meal prep list, is the same as recipe except that I convert all the unit to grams, so it is easier to bulk prep. You can use the spreadsheet to put a multiplier to it to decide the amount you want. One thing to notice is that I will use dry shiitake, which is only 10% of the fresh weight. So for supplements, here are the 8 ones of my choice. The price is based on the cheapest ones I can find. I will test them and share the link if they're any good. The last 2 tabs are your shopping list. You should be able to source all the dry ingredients in Bulk Barn and any regular grocery store. The dry shiitake, it is common in any Asian store or you can just go to Amazon. So the grocery shopping list is nothing weird. One thing to note that for all the berries, you can actually freeze them. So whenever they're on sale, just buy a lot. And if you cannot source the pomegranate juice, just buy them frozen and use any lemon squeezer to squeeze out the juice. So in those yellow cells, you can change the number there and it will tell you how many in total you should buy. Now let me explain the matcha. So since the biggest challenge I have is actually I cannot source a flavanol at a reasonable price. The closest one I can find is this one on Amazon, which is $120 for about 60 servings if you put in the amount, which is still too expensive for me. And I did my research that I'm searching for alternatives, and here you can see this research on tea that flavanols, which is this flavanone 3 OLS, is rich, really rich in teas. So I did my math and decided to replace the daily 500 milligram flavanols to 4 grams of matcha. If you're an expert in this domain and this does not make sense to you, please let me know in the comments. So for the following, I do not want to do any blood test. However, I will track my body weight, body fat, sleep quality, and energy level daily and share with you guys. I've done the meal prep once, but I'm not too happy with my process. I will refine that and share that later. So in the end, thanks for watching everyone, and please subscribe if you like my math and spreadsheets. I'll keep sharing hacks of how to live healthy and thrifty.